What's up guys, it's Mekabre back today with yet another Destiny 2 video, and in today's video we're going to try and guess at some stuff that I think may or may not happen with Witch Queen, and more specifically Season 16 as it releases with Witch Queen. Now before we jump into the video, let me just say that a like or a comment on the video is greatly appreciated if you have the time. Thank you. Alright, so let's start with some background knowledge here because that will help you guys kind of follow my train of thought, and I apologize if my audio is bugging. I am not sure exactly what's up. But starting with Beyond Light and Season of the Hunt, we get Pinnacle Ritual Weapons returning. Okay, we receive Beloved 2.0, or as we all know it, Adored. And for further reference, and this isn't huge, but it will be in later seasons, we get a mod on the seasonal artifact that allows for a debuff with the use of Void Grenades. Interesting, right? Jump forward into Season of the Chosen. We have a new Pinnacle Ritual Weapon of Salvager's Salvo, Mountaintop. Wait, no, it was Salvager's. And by pure chance, what do we receive in the seasonal artifact? Sundering Glare. Now this mod allowed a yellow bar or higher to be debuffed with rapid precision hits via a scout rifle or a sniper. Interesting. But just wait, it gets even better, because on top of that we received our first new-ish champion mod, at least new in a while, Anti-Barrier Sniper. Okay. And if you recall, the season before, we got a sniper. Now, let's keep moving forward here, get to Season of the Splicer. This is just this past season. The Pinnacle Ritual Weapon was a fusion rifle known as Null Composure. Now, we didn't think much of it at the time of getting it. It was decent. It wasn't crazy good, but it was there. Keep that weapon in mind with our current season, which we'll talk about in a second. The important piece to pay attention here is that with the seasonal artifact, we received a mod called Breach and Clear. This mod worked with a weapon type none other than grenade launchers. It debuffed any add or allowed for increased damage while also reloading weapons. Oh, and did I forget to mention that there was also on-stop grenade launcher? Just saying. Season before, we get Salvagers. What mods do we get? Ones that work directly with grenade launchers. Now, if you can see the pattern, we had an idea of what this current season, Season 15, was going to be like. For starters, which this wasn't predicted, but for starters, we received a new Pinnacle/Ritual weapon, a rocket launcher, called Ascendancy. And then on top of this new weapon, we received mods on the seasonal artifact, one called Particle Deconstruction, that debuffs anything you shoot with, fusions and linear fusions. Oh, and by the way, you guessed it, there also is a champion mod for fusion rifles as well. On-stop fusion. Kind of interesting. So if this pattern isn't something to take note of, I don't know what is, to be quite frank. I think this pattern is something that Bungie is going to continue to do, and I think it's something that we can kind of draw off of and make predictions ourselves. So what do I think will happen with the first season that drops with Witch Queen in Season 16? Well, quite simply put, I think rocket launchers are going to get a mod on the seasonal artifact that allows them to have some crazy damage. I don't know what that damage will be, but I think it's going to be directly related to rocket launchers. Now, as to whether or not they have a champion mod is a whole nother ballgame. It's a little less likely just based on the ammo capacity and then the general inner workings of a rocket launcher and how it's a heavy weapon. Not impossible, but I think it's a little less likely. One last piece of evidence that supports this idea that a mod in the seasonal artifact will buff rockets in Season 16 is actually coming out here in a few weeks with the release of the 30th anniversary pack. We are seeing the return of Gallahorn, which was known to be one of the best rockets in Destiny 1. All my OGs out there would argue that it was one of the best weapons, period. Well, that's just about all I have for this video. I realize that it's super specific and it's not very general stuff about predictions for Witch Queen. If you want to see more of my predictions for Witch Queen, because I do have some other ideas, let me know in the comment section down below. That'd be greatly appreciated. Also in the comment section down below, let me know if you agree or disagree with this theory. Do you think this pattern is worth noting and worth taking over into Witch Queen, or are they going to start a different pattern in Witch Queen? I think both are possible, but I'm really hoping that rocket launchers get a crazy mod. Alright guys, sub if you aren't already, leave a like, drop a comment down below, and just have a good rest of your day. I'll see you guys in the next one, and get back to grinding, you crazy guardians.